First of all, I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who's taken the time to come here and join us this Sunday for a wonderful session. It's wonderful to be here representing BRAZ TESOL, together with so many BRAZ TESOLers here that you can see in the participants for the event. You can see the list down there. Lots of people presenting as well. And our motto at BRAZ TESOL is exactly that. The more we are, the stronger we become. And just like Rob said about EFLtalks, teachers teaching teachers, I think that that's something that we try to implement in teachers associations all the time. It is important for us to remember what BRAZ TESOL does and who is behind BRAZ TESOL as well. And it's nothing that you might believe is a business association or something like that. BRAZ TESOL is made by teachers and for teachers. So the thing with BRAZ TESOL is remembering that it's about the people. It's about what we have to offer as well. So for the beginning of the talk, I'd like to talk about BRAZ TESOL. This is what I'm going to be doing with my slides and my presentation, talking a bit about BRAZ TESOL, about what we have in store for next year in particular, and also to talk about what we're going to do. Rob, should I be the one advancing my slides, or will they go automatically? I really can't
you advance
seem to
bottom left hand corner.
I'll be doing that. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So who are us? This is we're not just kids playing, but we're all learners, and I think that teachers as learners, this is something that's very important for us to remember. We are responsible for a community of learners. We are people who should never stop learning. And at BRAZ TESOL, people get together to teach other teachers, to share ideas, to share what they know, and to make sure that we get the word across and get our message across and then let people informed. I'm going to go a bit faster because I think I just lost time with the first slide. So first, a little bit of history. BRAZ TESOL started in 1986. This is a picture of our website. You can see it there in the early days of BRAZ TESOL in 1986, when a group of volunteer teachers decided to just give their free time, donate their free time to help English language teachers in Brazil. BRAZ TESOL is now 31 years old, and we've just had our, last year in 2016, we've had our 15th BRAZ TESOL International Conference. In the early days, we had a national convention, but it grew so big that now it's an international conference, and it's all because of the hard work of volunteers, people who were willing to put in their time. But how can we actually do that in Brazil? Brazil, if you're not familiar with Brazil, it's a country of continental dimensions, and because of that, we have lots and lots of nuances and lots of specific details about each one of the regions. So what we do right now in BRAZ TESOL, what we have here, we've always had that, it's the chapters. Unfortunately, due to the hard work of the past administrations of the executive boards, we have been growing a lot, and we have 16 local chapters and counting. And these chapters, they organize events, they prepare events which are tailored for the individual needs of those communities of teachers, and also help them be integrated in a more national setting. So chapters are of utmost importance for the success of our association. It is through the hard work of all of these other volunteers also willing to give away their time to promote learning and to promote the sharing of ideas in their cities and in their regions, that we can actually tackle all the individual needs of teachers from so many different regions in Brazil. Brazil and BRAZ TESOL, we also have our SIGs, which is our special interest groups. And during this event, I'm very proud to announce our newest SIG, which has just recently been approved, which is the Business English SIG. So with that, we've now got 9 special interest groups running. What is important to notice about the SIGs is that last year as well, during our international conference. We had our PCE event, our PCI event for the convention. It was hosted by the SIGs, and it was a sold-out event, right? So they're doing a great job, and it's about teachers who have a special interest in one particular area of learning and teaching. With the Business English SIG, the president of this SIG right now, the coordinator of the SIG is actually Rob Howard, right? And lots of wonderful people as well. So the special interest groups, the Business English SIG also works closely with the EFLtalks Business English SIG, and you will be able to learn a lot more about it. And we have something very special also in the near future. What we've been up to at BRAZ TESOL, we host some webinars, free webinars for members and non-members, so you should follow us on our Facebook page and also our website. They're wonderful webinars for teachers presented by people from all sorts of areas in the English language teaching scenario. So recently we had our past president, Valeria, who is also speaking today, delivering a talk, and it's a wonderful moment for you to, just like what we have with EFLtalks, it's different because it's just one person speaking for 1 hour or so. But it's a chance for you to get some professional development without leaving the comfort of your home, or actually just having to go to a venue or something like that. You just spend time at home attending the webinars. We also have for our members our BRAZ TESOL newsletter, in which we receive articles from teachers from our community and articles of interest to teachers in Brazil. So this is something that is one of the reasons why we're so busy at BRAZ TESOL producing material for teachers who are interested in learning a bit more about teaching per se. When we think about joining an association for teachers, and I'm speaking about BRAZ TESOL, but actually I think it's valid for all teachers associations. It's about what you get from that. Teaching can become a profession that, even though you work with lots of people, you work with students all the time, it can become lonely if you don't really allow yourself time to network and to get together with other teachers and to share ideas. So the idea of joining a teachers association is to exactly promote this networking of ideas and to make sure that you're not stuck in the past, right? So you should be able to learn fresh ideas from teachers associations. What do we have in mind? Coming up, July 7th and July 8th, we have our SIG Symposium. I talked briefly about the special interest groups, and our SIG Symposium is going to be on July 7th and July 8th. This is a face-to-face event. You do have to attend it. I highly recommend, if you haven't done so, go to our website and register. It's going to be a wonderful event with all the SIGs coming up with talks for people who are interested in their area. So the language development area, leadership and management. There's the new Voices SIG as well. So there are lots and lots of SIGs which are going to be present there. Also, and this is something that we will host in 2018, we will have our BRAZ TESOL International Conference to be held in Caxias do Sul from July 19th to the 22nd in 2018. We'll soon announce it. But I would recommend, as someone who's been to the south of Brazil recently, I'd recommend you guys take some time off to spend your vacations there as well. So 5 to 3 days before the conference or after the conference to explore the area, and you won't regret it. In addition to a wonderful conference, just amazing. I can guarantee that, guys. We're going to be working really hard for that. So make sure you save the date. Finally, for today's show, we have lots of teachers presenting on different topics. These are all people who are involved with BRAZ TESOL. Our keynote speaker, Jeremy Harmer, has been to Brazil many, many times and presented in lots of BRAZ TESOL events. That's why he's such an important figure for our event here today. We had a final change. We had a last-minute change, actually. Igor, unfortunately, can't make it. He is feeling a bit sick, but we had a replacement. Hike is going to present instead of Igor, and I'm sure that you're going to enjoy this 3 hours or so web conference. In terms of prizes, and Rob, now you can, if you have to stop me, that's okay, but in terms of prizes, we're going to raffle a couple of prizes. They're going to be from BRAZ TESOL. We're going to raffle 2 memberships, or if you're already a member, we're going to offer a renewal of the membership, and we're going to offer 1 conference entrance to our BRAZ TESOL 2018 International Conference. You will need to be a member of BRAZ TESOL to attend it, but you'll be waived of the conference fee, right? But you will need to be a member. But we're going to raffle that as well. So stick with us. I'm sure you're going to love the event. And now I will let go with the real people who are going to make the show happen. Hope you enjoy this, and I'll be here for you. Thank you, Rob.